Y'all, stop applying to these jobs. Stop applying to these jobs. I just watched a video telling people to stop applying to jobs like they don't need a 9 to 5. I hope you felt that. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. Okay? That is the dumbest. If you have no income coming in, I mean, absolutely no income coming in, you need a job. I don't care how you spend it. Okay? I don't care if it's part-time, full-time, if it's a side hustle, you need some type of job, all right? So if you are at home or wherever you are and you don't have a job, keep applying. I cannot believe I just watched a video of this person, multiple people, is telling people stop applying to jobs. Man, like, watching content creators is cool and everything, but you have to know when you are not getting the correct advice, y'all. All right? So if you are a person out there, and yes, I know times are hard. Yes, I know jobs are full of crap. Yes, I know that jobs, you could be there one day and not the next day. I know that you could be there for 20 years and they could let you go for no apparent reason. Yes, I know that. But however, you need a job. And I'm not talking about the people who are on disability. I'm not talking about the people who are taking care of people that's, disabled and things like that. You know who I'm talking to and you know what I'm talking about. Everyone needs a job, however you spend it. If you do not have like your own business or some type of side hustle that is sustaining, you need to get on the computer and apply to these jobs. Okay? Now, once you get the job, don't just get comfortable. Create something, create a system, create some type of income, maybe passive income. That'll be the best to supplement whatever is missing, okay? You want to create something that you cannot be fired from. You want to create something just in case you are fired. You don't have to worry about it because you got this over here. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. But baby girl, you need a job. Young man, you need a job. If you can't get the traditional job, you know what I mean? There's apps like Uber, Lyft. Y'all know the apps. There's even a Shift Smart app. And it's not like you're necessarily applying to the job. You grab shifts whenever they're available, if you want it, whenever you want it. You don't have to necessarily be working for that company. That's called Shift Smart, y'all. But to just blatantly say, stop applying for these jobs, no. Now, if you have a job, if you already have a job, create something. You could do a side hustle, create your own side hustle. I'm gonna give you an example because sometimes people say create this, create that, or you could do this and do that, but don't tell you what that thing is. I'm gonna give you an example, and it may not apply to you, but maybe it'll give you some type of idea what you could do. All right, you're working a 9 to 5 job, but you want to create something just in case they be like, hey, thank you for your services, but you're no longer needed, right? Maybe you know how to do hair. And in your state, you don't need a braiding license or any type of license if you're not using chemicals. All right. You could do hair. Yes, that is time consuming. You're trading time for money. However, you could create videos and put it on YouTube showing people how to do certain styles. A lot of people don't know how to do feed-in braids. You could make a tutorial on feed-in braids. Okay. Say you don't know how to put in a perm. You know what? You could teach the people the difference between a perm and a relaxer, honey. Okay? Because a lot of people don't know a perm is when it's almost like a jerry curl, rolling them up. A relaxer is relaxing your hair, making it straight. You could teach people something about something they want to know. And I'm telling you, those hair videos are amazing. Even if somebody is already licensed, they're always looking to be better in another area. Like, okay, they may know how to do color really good, but maybe they don't know how to do, like, I don't know, finger waves or something. So not only can you create videos on that, you could create an ebook. Okay, you can create all types of stuff, you know what I mean? Or if you know things about resources, like how to get your rent paid or how to get your electricity paid, or where can moms with autism go for this, that, and the other. You could create, look, we're already on YouTube, create a YouTube channel based on resources, okay? And there's always the regular way to create something or the fast route to create something. You know, if you have to use ChatGPT to help you out a little bit, use that. Okay? I'm not saying go to ChatGPT about something that you have absolutely no knowledge in and try to create something and put your stamp of approval and sell it. That's not what I'm saying. All right, but don't get it twisted. What I am saying is you're behind, need a job. What I am saying, if you're behind, already got a job, you need something else as well, some type of side hustle, some type of residual income coming in, doing something. So if that job say, hey, we no longer need your services, you okay, because you have A, B, C, D, E, F, G going on. All right. What I'm saying is, yes, we all need a job, but don't be too comfortable. Okay. Because my job could let me go right now that I've been on for 6 years. They could let me go right now, but I will be okay because I have other things. All right. So if you are one of the mommies or, you know, people that do take care of people with disabilities or whatever, you know, man, you could get on YouTube, talk about resources, how to help. You could create some type of forum where everyone gets together, share ideas, resources. Like it, the possibilities are really, really, really endless, y'all. Really endless. Okay, so with BMG Money, there is no like credit check. They go basically based on your job and the income that you bring in. All right. So a lot of the TikTok girlies, they charge $5 for this information, but I'm going to drop this gem to you. Okay. It's called BMG Money. And depending on your job, it's not for all states. I don't think it accepts New York, but you can go check it out. Okay. And it goes based on your income and the specific job that you have. Some jobs are just not accepted. So go ahead and check that out. You never know. All right. Maybe you had to miss work for 3 days. Maybe you're a little short on rent. Maybe your car just broke down. You know what I mean? And then you repay back in like little installments, but it's going to come directly out your check. I do have to let you know it's going to come directly out your check. All right. And let me go back in the available mode. There is like so many things that you can do. All right, there is an app called Home Aglow. All right, you won't get rich off of it, but if you need to pay your phone bill like real quick, you could go clean up people's houses and get paid for it. All right, so you set your hourly pay. I'm telling you, do not set it anything less than $20 an hour. I did it before and I set it to $23 an hour. Do how you want to do depending on your location or whatever. But you have to have your own cleaning equipment. You do have to have a car or transportation, okay? And once you accept a cleaning, make sure you go and make sure you see what the people are expecting you to do, because they'll say they want A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then in the notes they'll add, oh, I need the baseboards done and da 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 da. Make sure you look over what is included, because baseboards, windows, So make sure you communicate with them because it may be extra, and do not let them say, oh, okay, I'm gonna keep it like that and I'll give it to you in cash when you get there. Absolutely not. Whatever it says in the app, that's what you do, okay? And then they pay out every Wednesday. However, you can cash out after your cleaning, like almost immediately, but it does take a fee. Shift Smart, y'all. They post jobs for like gas stations. Maybe they need you to do something in their freezer or their fridge. Maybe they need you to stock or clean up the parking lot. Usually those are in like 4 to 6 hour shifts. You just set up your account with the Shift Smart and you pick and choose what you want to do, okay? You're not an employee. You're just a contractor. You don't have to be there every day. You don't have to ask for a day off. You just pick up a shift or not. All right? So it's just so many things that you could do, all right? But please hear me when I tell you, don't listen when people say stop applying for jobs. You need something. You need something, okay? What else can I tell you? If you are looking for a job from home, you want to work from home. I work from home. Go on the company's website, whatever company it is that you're looking into, and see if they have work from home positions. Don't just type in Google work from home jobs and you get scammed. Like, for example, go to cvs.com, go to their careers, all right, and see if they're offering work from home. That's how you do that. Say, like, okay, you want to work for Terminix, go to their actual site. Don't go to third-party companies, okay? So, like, for example, I'm going to say you on Indeed.com, and it says Terminix is hiring for work from home, such and such. Don't go through there. Go on the actual website, okay? Go on the actual website. And a lot of times on the websites, they'll let you know who the hiring person is, or the hiring contact. You could go straight to, what is that? LinkedIn. You can find them on LinkedIn. But hear me when I say you need a job, you need money, you need income coming in. Point blank, period. And that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb. All right. Do not be don't let nobody confuse you on this thing, okay? But while you're working, have something else going on. So just in case these people do let you go, because they do it every day, y'all, you'll have something else. Like, okay, if you want to be a content creator, you want to make money online and all that stuff, while you're working, plan out your content, keep doing what you need to do. And then when you're able to be relieved from that job, your choice though, then you can, versus somebody letting you go and then you have absolutely nothing to fall back on. All right. Like, if you like shopping and stuff like that, make videos on deals. Where are you shopping at? Target, Walmart, whatever. Look at videos that other people in your niche are doing and go from there. But when I tell you, you need a job. Now, I'm not talking about the people who's on disability and all that stuff. I'm talking about able-bodied people. And I'm not talking about the able-bodied people or person that is taking care of someone on disability, or who have little children or whatever. Like, I'm not talking about that, okay? Because that's a whole different ball game. Now, when I used to do Uber Eats and stuff, making, money through those apps, I used to take my kids with me, Uber Eats. I took my little ones with me. Even when I did, what is it called? Amazon Prime, I took them with me. I made sure that I chose a shift that was not long, so I knew I didn't have a lot of packages, okay? So I made sure they were able to fit and these packages were able to fit. So if I found a 2-hour shift and a 3-hour shift, I was on it. But the thing is, try to find something that's more passive, that doesn't require you to use your car or use a lot of your time, okay? Like, if you want to be a content creator, you're not going to have to use up your gas if you don't want to. You could do that strictly from home. Like, if you're so worried about what's in your background or whatever, don't worry about that. Do not worry about that. And if you're trying to find a job and you don't have a job right now, man, if you don't get your phone and record the process of you getting a job and talk about the struggles, the day-to-day, okay? Because you're not the only one without a job. You're not the only one who's trying to find a job. You're not the only one with a story to tell. So you tell your story, that's going to inspire somebody else. Oh, this person over there, I'm not alone. Dang, I thought I was alone in this thing. I thought I was the only one who couldn't find a job, man. These people done let me, laid me off. Like, you never know who you're going to help out there. But don't misinform people, though. Because I've been seeing those videos popping out telling people don't be applying for jobs. You better apply for a job, especially if you don't have one. Okay? And I know it's hard when you have little ones and kids in school, because these jobs, for one, 9 times out of 10, it's not going to work around your child's schedule. These jobs are basically like, look, this is what we need. And if you can't do it, oh well. All right? So try to find something something. Yeah. So thank you guys for listening, but don't give up. Don't give up on this thing. Like, if you are out of work, don't give up. Find you a job and keep pushing, keep pushing, keep applying, keep applying. All right. One thing I am going to tell y'all, when you are applying for these jobs, do not use the same email and phone number that you use on social media. So if you're always using your email is abcdefg@gmail.com and it's attached to your social media, don't use it. Create you a brand new account with a different phone number. And if you have to get a Google Voice number, do that. Do not use the same phone number and email. All right. And if your page, if you're looking for a job and your page is public and you have all this extra stuff going on, like, they look at your social media. All right. So that's just a little tippity tip. So I don't know. Stay encouraged, be blessed, and do not listen to people when they say stop applying to jobs. No, you keep applying until you get to where you need to be. Much love.